Hello Year 7. Following on the work we did last week on equations, we're going to look at equations arriving from some angle work. So, example number 1. So, question is, solve for x. Find out what x is. So, we have a straight line, and so the angle factor that we need to know here is that angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. So this plus this must make 180 degrees. So this is how I'd ideally like us to set it out. These two angles must add together to make 180 degrees. 2x plus 40 must add together to make 180 degrees. Angles on a straight line add together to make 180. And then from there, I'm taking away 40 from both sides. So 2x equals 140. Divide by 2 on both sides. And then x is 70. And similar to last week, check it. If x is 70, two 70s would make 140, plus 40 would make 180 degrees, and that was the angle factor that we're trying to show. Example number 2. Three x, 2x, and x. So what is the angle factor this time? Angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So we're still going to have these adding to 180 degrees. This plus this plus this makes 180 degrees. 3x plus 2x plus x makes 180 degrees. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6x, makes 180 degrees. Divide by 6, divide by 6, and that would be 30 degrees. Checking again, so this would be 30, this would be 60, and this would be 90. 90 plus 60 plus 30 does make 180 degrees in that triangle. Example 3. So the angle fact this time is opposite angles are equal to each other. So that means 2x plus 3 must equal 38 degrees. So slightly different to the previous two examples where we're adding things up and they were equaling to 180 degrees. Here the two angles shown are equal to each other. So this angle is equal to this angle. Solve it in the usual way. Take away 3 from both sides. 2x equals 35. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. And x would be 17.5 degrees. Checking. Double 17.5 is 35. Plus 3 does make 38. So that is correct. Example 4. we've got another triangle, we've got x at the top and 3x minus 15. Now, these lines indicate that we have an isosceles triangle, and the angle fact about isosceles triangle is that the base angles in an isosceles triangle are equal to each other. So here is one base angle, 3x minus 15, so it means that this base angle is also 3x minus 15. And then using our similar rule to example 2, the angles in this triangle must add to make 180. So x plus 3x minus 15 plus 3x minus 15 equals 180 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 x's minus 15 minus 15 minus 30 equals 180 degrees. Add 30 to both sides. 7x equals 210. Divide by 7, divide by 7, x is 30 degrees. So let's check that through. This would be 30 at the top. 90 take away 15 would be 75. So we've got 75 plus 75, 150, plus the 30 does make 180. So on Dr. Frost there are 20 questions. Some of them are just basic recall angle facts, and some of them are like the 4 examples I've gone through where I would like us to form an equation and solve it, because as our equations get more complex, it's really important that we are able to form and solve the equations rather than using any trial and error, trial and improvement type method, which ultimately won't work as the answers get harder and harder. So give it a go. Any questions, either comment on Dr. Frost itself or email me directly. Thanks, Year 7.